Hello and welcome to Weston's Quick Lessons. This 10-minute lesson is about making polite requests. Today, we're going to learn how to make polite requests using modal verbs. But what are modal verbs? Well, modal verbs show if we believe something is certain, possible, or impossible. We also use them to do things like talk about ability, ask permission, and make requests and offers. Modal verbs are used alongside a main verb to change its meaning slightly. They are auxiliary verbs and they can't necessarily be used on their own. Let's take a look at this first sentence. I swim every Tuesday. The word swim is our verb, our action, our doing word. In this sentence, the speaker is saying they go swimming every week on Tuesday. Look at sentence 2. I can swim every Tuesday. We still have our main verb, swim, but now we have our modal verb, can. And this changes the meaning of the sentence. In sentence 2, the speaker does not swim every Tuesday. They're saying they're capable of swimming every Tuesday. Modal verbs are quite common, and you've probably seen them hundreds of times without knowing their name. Pause the video. Can you think of some modal verbs? Well, here are the main 8. Can, may, might, must, could, should, would, will. Pause the video and repeat them a few times. Making polite requests. In the business world, polite communication and manner are extremely important. You don't want to sound rude or offend anyone. How do you ask for something politely? Well, you can always ask with the word please. But think about if you wanted to borrow a pen from someone you don't know, how would you ask for it? Give me a pen? Or I want a pen? These are not very polite phrases or ways of asking someone. You could use please. Please give me a pen. Or we could use our modal verbs. Can I have a pen? Could I have a pen? May I have a pen? Using modal verbs make our requests more polite. So, to summarize, could and would are generally more polite and formal than can. Could you pass me that pen? Can you pass me that pen? Would is not used with I. For example, we would say, could I speak to him? If you want to ask permission to do something, start your question with can, may, or could. The more formal and polite use may is better for permission. If you want to ask someone else to do something, start your question with will, would, can, or could. Look at these examples. May I leave early today? Would you get that box off the top shelf? Will you turn that music down? Could I play too? Let's look at our first quiz. Complete these questions with I or you. Pause the video for a moment so you can write down your answers. Question 1 is I. Great job. Question 2, you. Excellent. Question 3, I. Very good. Question 4, you. Excellent. Question 5, you again. Well done. And question 6 is you again. Well done. I hope you got them all right. Look at quiz 2. For each sentence, write if it is a request or an offer. Pause the video now to write down your answers. Question 1 is offer. Question 2 is a request. Question 3 is offer. Question 4 is a request. Question 5 is offer. Question 6 is offer. And question 7 is request. Well done. I hope you got 7 out of 7. Quiz 3 is a bit harder. For each sentence, select one of the words in the yellow boxes to complete the sentence. Pause the video now to write down your answers. Question 1 is will. Great job. Question 2 is may. Question 3 is should not, our negative. Question 4 is could. Question 5 is might. Question 6 is could not. And question 7 is could. Excellent, great job. I hope you got 7 out of 7. So, in summary, modal verbs show if we believe something is certain, possible, or impossible. We use them to do things like talk about ability, ask permission, and make requests and offers. These are our main modal verbs: can, may, might, must, could, should, would, and will. If you want to ask permission to do something, start your question with can, may, or could. If you want to ask someone else to do something, start your question with will, would, can, or could. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. If you want to find out more about Weston's lessons and training courses, please do get in touch with us either through Facebook